Good morning. Here we are with my grandchildren. And tell them your names.
Aniston, Emery, Abby. Say
Her name's
and Finley.
Okay. And we've got one more, Grayson, but he was a little shy, so he walked off for just a minute. He may come back. This morning, I want to teach y'all about this bear. You see the bear? Okay. And I want to talk to you about a word. She's easy. The word called loyalty. Do you know what loyalty means? All right. Loyalty means when I am faithful to somebody and I do what they say, that's obedience, but I respect that person. Now, who's responsible for taking care of you guys?
Mommy and Daddy.
That's right. Mommy and Daddy's responsible. And so if Mommy and Daddy tell us something, we need to do it, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, let me tell you a story about this bear. You see these little cubs right here? Okay, well, these wolves had hidden a dead deer that they had killed near their den to eat later. And the mother was out looking for food for them, and they were supposed to stay at their cave. But they didn't. They didn't do what Mommy told them to do, and they strayed off way down here near these wolves. And the wolves smelled them. Abby, can you smell? Yes! They smelled this deer. And so they went off to get it, but the wolves saw them, and they waited for these little bitty cubs to eat them. And so the minute the wolves came out, they started screaming, which is what you should do if trouble comes, if somebody tries to get you or something. And guess what Mom did? Mom came and she jumped on those wolves and she was throwing them, and all three of them were trying to get her. And then two other wolves came and she barely was able to pull them aside. And she was talking to them in bear language. I don't know what that is, but she was going, "Rawr," telling the cubs to get away from them. But guess what? This little cub right over here did not listen to Mommy. And he got away from Mommy again and exposed Mommy one more time. And she had to go back and fight him again. And guess what happened to her? She got real hurt because all the wolves jumped on her then and also hurt the little cub. She was able to grab those cubs and push them into the water where the wolves wouldn't go, and she backed them off in the water. And you know what? The wolves were all crying. The cubs were crying, and Mommy said to them, you see, in bear language, that's why it's so important to do what Mommy and Daddy say. That's right. Because if you don't, something bad might happen that you never thought would happen. So, is it important for us to obey Mommy and Daddy?
Yes.
That's right. Aren't you glad that the cubs made it back and the wolves didn't eat them? All right. So what can we do? We can say, Lord, help me to do what?
To listen to our parents.
To listen to our parents and to be loyal to what they say because they're responsible for you. And guess what? God made you in His image. And He also is responsible for us. He gave you parents, but He's also responsible for us. So we want to be loyal to God. And we're being loyal to God when we're loyal to our parents. Because what does He tell us? Obey our parents. So isn't that neat?
Is that that's one of the 10 Commandments?
Well, in a way it is. That's right. We're supposed to honor them. That's right. And so we honor them. That is exactly true. So we honor our parents. All right. So thank you for being here with me. All right? And we want to take care that we don't get involved with wolves. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for listening this morning.